Shanghai, the most populous city in the world, China's historic port town, now home to more than 24 million people. And this global financial centre has a proud sporting heritage too. This, the venue for Asia's premier tennis tournament, the Shanghai Rolex Masters. And the opening round of this year's competition would be one that world number 60 Chung wouldn't forget in a hurry. The 21-year-old Korean using his devilish backhand to good effect in the opening set against last year's Shanghai runner-up Roberto Bautista Agut. Chung is in the running to qualify for the first next-gen finals in Milan in a few weeks, and with the first set secured he was on the verge of one of the biggest wins of his career.
Oh, brilliant. He was just staying alive in the point really throughout, and then he's pulled the trigger.
After just over an hour and a half, Chung had the Spanish star on the ropes.
Oh, what a way to finish. And that is a sizable upset at the Shanghai Rolex Masters, because last year's runner-up is bounced out early here.
In the evening session, Juan Martín del Potro was in a hurry against Georgian qualifier Nicolas Basilashvili.
And that is the quickest set of the day, just 22 minutes.
The world number 59 would stage a rousing comeback though, forcing the match into a decider. Del Potro survived a scare in game 9 and then mounted one last attack.
Well, would you believe it? Suddenly he pulls two out down the line back to back.
It had been quite some workout for the 16th seed, but Del Potro's big match experience would see him through.
Juan Martín del Potro survives a very tough test under the lights here in Shanghai. The Georgian qualifier came so close to upsetting the 16 seeds.
And there was plenty holding the attention earlier in the day over on the Union Pay Court as well. Richard Gasquet was only beaten once in 6 clashes with Robin Haase, but after breaks were traded in set 1, it was the Dutchman who would get the better of the thrilling breaker that followed.
Got away with it. Wasn't the best drop shot in the world, but good anticipation can so often bail you out of trouble.
Gasquet may have had a frustrating year, but the Frenchman's class would eventually see him level the match up and go on the attack again in the decider.
He's got him as the break of serve.
With the break secured in emphatic fashion, match points weren't far away.
This time he wraps it up. It's a good effort from Richard Gasquet.
Francis Tiafoe is another young star in with a chance of qualifying for Milan's next-gen spectacular. And the 19-year-old American was at his imaginative best against the French flair of Benoit Paire. The opening set was seen out 6-4, and Tiafoe's more experienced rival was in trouble again in the second. Paire an early break behind. Tiafoe was on his way, and it had been quite some way to make his Shanghai debut.
That will do it for Francis Tiafoe. It's a good job, made the most of an opportunity today.
The Shanghai show continues on Tuesday with the first round set to conclude at the Kejiang Tennis Center.